A local designer is showing the world that fashion and sustainability can go hand in hand.
They absolutely can, and La Paisa is releasing their new bag today. I just saw it just dropped, everybody. And designer Natalia tells Studio 13 about her passion and where to get this limited edition bag. Natalia Montalvo, founder of La Paisa, thank you so much for hanging out with me today.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, this is absolutely so cool. Now, your brand is La Paisa. Talk to us about what that means and how that name is connected to you.
So I was born in Colombia. I'm an immigrant to the United States, and the city that I was born in is Medellin. When you're from Medellin, you're called a Paisa. If you're from Bogotá, you're a Rolo. If you're from Cartagena or the coast, you're a Costeño. So I named it La Paisa, and the logo has a whole meaning behind it because I'm not either from here or there. That's why it's split in half. It's just a limbo that I don't really fit in anywhere.
Oh, I can really identify with that. But it's beautiful that you're putting this in what is essentially your art. Now, I follow you on Instagram, and I know that you're so connected to like street fashion and sustainability. And now you're launching the Oro Verde bag, right?
Yes.
So exciting. So tell us a little bit about the bag, how it came to be.
I really wanted to find more options for sustainable accessories, and bags is just one of those things that I can't really figure out one that is meant for me for my everyday. This bag is such a good size that I just really needed to have something with pockets, something that looked a little bit more like street, but staying in the sustainability, which is why it's also made out of apple leather. So there's a lot of little connections that are made with this bag.
Good. Let's show her off, okay?
Yes.
Why is this such a great bag for every day?
It has so many different pockets, and they're also magnetic on the sides. It's a beautiful neutral color. Olive green is such a strong color this year. Tiny pockets, even for your AirPods, there's a little connection. So then you can plug it in, but then keep them safe in there so you know that you're not losing them. Lipstick, keys, anything little that you want to put in here. And then two pockets. I've even fit a water bottle in here.
Dang,
yes.
All right.
So
Never thirsty. Okay.
Never thirsty. There's a lot happening in here.
That is beautiful. Now, I'm so excited because you actually brought us a bit of the step-by-step in the creation, how you created this bag. So walk me through these blueprints and then what we have right here.
So I know that I wanted to do something long. I've always struggled with finding a good size bag that if I'm carrying it, it's not going to be like right on my, armpit right here, or too close or too short. So I really wanted that length, and mostly for different body shapes and body types. Some people actually can wear it as a cross bag, so I really wanted some versatility with the sizing. And then this map right here, I wanted to figure out the sizing for the pockets. I talked to the people who were making these for me. They decided that 2 was too many because the little space over here was not enough, so we went with 1. We have the logo just like we have up here, and then these ones are made for like the AirPods, and then just 2 little pockets. So
beautiful. Now you mentioned this is apple leather, but what does that mean?
It is made out of apple skin. So it saves from the juicing industry and the food industry that it's collecting the waste from that, and then they mix some chemicals in it, very minimal, less than what they would do with animal skin, and then they make it into a sturdy, thick leather, type of like leather material.
And I have, natural leather bags, and touching this, it has the same feel. That is unbelievable. Now, you really have such a beautiful eye for this at every level, including these beautiful dust bags. I have to lift one. They're like heavy and gorgeous, and they have your logo. They're all different. You made these yourself.
I did. I saved a lot of upholstery material that gets tossed out because of interior design, or just because it's a really hard material to try to figure out what to do with it. So I grabbed as much as I could because I do work with a lot of upholstery, and I made 110 bags by hand.
Oh my gosh, that is absolutely stunning. And these are limited edition, okay?
Yes.
So we know that we have 110 that you're making, 108 being released. Yes. Where can can people find them?
So they will be at lapaisaclothing.com. If available still, you can grab them on Instagram as well, because you can shop them on Shop, on our website, on our Instagram. They are marked for authenticity, so even inside you can see that there's going to be a little number. So when you get it, you will be the only one with that number, and then a special little dust bag. But once you order it, and once the 108 are gone, they will never come back.
Girl, don't say that to me. Okay, so before we wrap up, then what is next for you?
There's a lot of things that are coming up. There's one specifically that I don't know that I can share too much, but July 12th is a date. Yes, 350 people, a yacht. That's all I'll say.
Ooh, that's a really good tease. Yes. Oh my gosh. Well, absolutely a stunner. Get it if you can. Created here in the Pacific Northwest by a local woman that lives here in the Pacific Northwest. Absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today.
Thank you. This was so fun.
Natalia promised she'd drop a little more info on that tease when she could, and this bag is now available. Again, there's only 108 for sale, and La Paisa also does custom streetwear clothing that is made from reworked vintage finds, but again, only done in limited quantities too. What a fun take on fashion.
Oh my gosh, way to take something and make it even better. You know what I mean? Love a sustainable queen. Question for you.
Yeah.
Did it smell like apples?
It did not smell like apples.
Okay.
It smelled like nothing, but it felt like leather,
That's wild.
which I was astonished, truly.
Yeah, wow. Okay.